Hi everyone, welcome to monthly favourites in May. I'm going to be showing you all the products that I really loved using all last month. I'm sorry the video is a bit late, but I had a really busy month. It was my birthday month, and also I did a lot of travelling. I saw my family and friends down south and had a great time, and so I've been really busy. So here's my May favourites coming up. I've tried to include everything that I've either used on a daily basis, or if it's things that I reach for that particular brand every time I need to use that particular product. So it's a big one this month because it's my first ever monthly favourite, so there are a lot of products that I use every single month, and so rather than repeat that every month, I'll try and remember all the things I've already told you, or only tell you about those things again if I think of anything new to say. So if you want to see my May monthly favourites, please keep watching. Okay, so first we're going to start with facial cleansing, and I've got two products to show you, and these are two products that I always use. I can't remember the last time I used a different exfoliator and cleanser than these two. So I have Simple Kind to Skin Moisturising Facial Wash, and it is soap free, 100% soap free, and also it is supposed to give a good foaming action. Now I will say that this doesn't foam up that brilliantly, but it just takes all of my makeup off. Now I'm not somebody to use waterproof mascara or a lot of eyeliner, so if you do use those things, then you may find you also need to use an eye makeup remover if you're going to use this, but for me, I find it absolutely perfect. I wash my face with this. I only wash it once. It removes all of my makeup, doesn't give me any spots, so I know it must clean me properly, and if it is one of those days where I do need a little bit more cleansing, then I'll put something on a cotton wool pad and put that on my face, and it doesn't bring off a lot extra, so I know this is doing a really good job. I use that every night to take my makeup off, and I've used it for months and months and months, and I've used things a lot more expensive than this, and this just does the job for me, does the job, so I really like that one. And I like the packaging in that one because I find that it's quite tight and difficult to get out, which means that you're not getting dispensing too much product. I always find that if it's quite a bigger hole, I always get out too much product, which is what's happening with the shampoo I'm going to mention in a bit. This next product is a St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub in the Invigorating type. I have tried the other types as well, and I do find this is the best. If you're somebody with quite sensitive skin and you find that you want something where the beads are very fine or something very gentle, then this is not for you, because these are coarse beads, and this is, I think a man could use this scrub and love it. It's really coarse and really gets to work. So when I use a scrub, I only use it weekly because I use a mask weekly as well, and I don't want to be doing something harsh and abrasive every other day. And I find that this really gets everything off, gives you a nice radiant glow, keeps your skin looking young and fresh. I find with this, I don't need to use any expensive moisturiser. I can just use whatever, because this really helps to keep your skin looking radiant and dewy. I find that makes my makeup apply better when I use this, and I do try and use it at night time because it does make my skin red, but by the morning it looks absolutely lovely. So don't use it in the morning, I would say, if you're going to use that. I'm just gonna check my notes and make sure I haven't missed anything that I wanted to say on that. Yeah, the Simple facial wash doesn't irritate my eyes. I actually get it right in there when I'm taking my eye makeup off, and it doesn't irritate my eyes, so that to me is a bonus. It does make my skin feel soft and clean, and the scrub, I just keep that in the shower because I do find that the bits can get all into your hairline, so I like to use that when I'm shampooing my hair to make sure that all the gritty bits are just showered completely away. Next I'm going to go on to hair care. Now I used to be a person to say that anything you can buy in the drugstore is going to be no good for your hair. I used to only use products you can buy in salons because I felt that was the only way to get any length to my hair and keep it in a decent condition, with it being naturally sort of dry and curly. However, though I might have been right 10 years ago, now I'll put my hands up and say you can buy really decent stuff at the drugstore now. And actually the shampoo I'm going to mention is the best drugstore shampoo I've ever purchased. So it's Garnier Ultimate Blends shampoo, the Marvelous Transformer. Ooh, fancy. With argan and camellia oils for dry and dull hair. Now I have tried the one in the darker brown bottle, which is for frizzy and dry hair, which is the coconut scented one as well, and it doesn't work as well as this one. So this is the one I've repurchased in a bigger size with the matching conditioner and mask. So this stuff is nearly completely gone, so I'll give a more in-depth review of this in my empties video, but this is a fantastic shampoo. Now this conditioner, it's actually a mask. I prefer to use a mask as my everyday conditioner because I do find with my hair being quite dry that it's the only way to keep it in check. This was recommended by Fleur de Force in one of her videos, and she gives a really good review including packaging, and I will do my version of that when I do my empties video. But this is a fantastic product and has kept my hair really soft and helped to protect it from the damage that's been done by the sun in the past month. Next, I'm going to talk about some makeup products. Now, all of these things are e.l.f. and that's just a coincidence. So this month what I've been using every single time I do my makeup is the Maximum Coverage Oil-Free Concealer in Porcelain. Yeah. Now I waited so long for this to come back in stock, so I have bought 2 of them. And it is absolutely brilliant. So I've been using this, and I've been using it with the Flawless Concealer brush. So it's great for under the eye, getting in that little crevice there, where if you have any darkness there. I use it if I do get blemishes. I tend to get them around my neck, you know, and a jawline, hormonal based ones, and I use it there. It works really, really well. And the other thing I've been using is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Spray. Now this product is fantastic if you don't really like too much of a powdery cakey look. When I put my concealer on, I need something to set it, but I don't like that packed on powdery cakey look. So one time when I was doing my makeup, I accidentally forgot to powder and set the concealer, but I sprayed the mist on and it did the same job. So I really like this spray. However, I've not tried any other makeup mist and set sprays, such as like Urban Decay or any MUA or anything like that, so I've got nothing really to compare it to, but that to me gets the job done. I've been really loving the e.l.f. powder brush for foundation this month. I've used it every single time I've done my foundation, and I'll tell you how much I love this brush. So this brush is broken, and yet I still love it. I mean, I don't expect it to last forever. It was £3.95 and I am going to repurchase it, but the handle has already come away. Oh, great, it seems to have locked back into place. I'm not going to pull that any further because I might be able to get a lot more use out of that, but the wooden handle came out of the metal ferrule, and I just jammed it back in. But I love this so much that I'm still going to put it in my monthly favourites, because the blend and the overall cover that I get with this and my foundation, I'm just absolutely in love with. Better than any foundation paddle brush that I've used. Next is not that exciting or glamorous a product, but I have used it every single day, so it's only fair to mention it. It's the Shore Cotton Ultra Dry 48 Hour. Now I don't need 48 hour protection, I only really need 24 hour, but this stuff is really good. I feel that it moisturises my underarms, and I love the scent. It's really just clean, a clean smell, really like your laundry when you've hung it out on the line. And that's my go-to deodorant. I can't remember the last time I've used any other deodorant but that, because I love this deodorant. Another thing that I've been using all month round, which I put in my haul video at the beginning of this month, is my sweet vanilla and coconut scented candle from Primark. Now I put this on my bedside table because if I wake in the night, which I often do because I've got a 2-year-old, if I'm woken in the night or I wake in the night, I can actually smell this, especially if I've got my window open, there's a breeze coming through. I can smell this. It's not one of those where it smells lovely, but when you light it, it doesn't improve or doesn't make the room smell of that smell. When you light this candle, it smells the same as the scent that you're getting when you smell it. So I really love that candle, and I've been using that a lot. Every Monday night when I have my girly house to myself pamper night, I use that candle. I love it. Okay, next, again, not that exciting a product, but it's only fair to mention because it's been used all round, which is my 100% pure cotton wool pads. I just repurchase these time and time again. I don't use anything else. I don't remove my makeup with something on a cotton pad, so I don't need a huge one and it's going to get filthy. I just use one of these. if I need a little bit of extra cleansing, and I will use a micellar water, and at night and in the morning I use micellar water to cleanse my face before I put my moisturiser and makeup on, and these work really great for me. They're 2 for £2.50 at Superdrug, so love these. Next, in the hair, go back to hair, I'm all over the place, so this Tangle teaser is excellent. Again, I can't literally, I'm not just making this up, I cannot remember the last time I used any other brush but this. This is fabulous. I used to have quite short hair because to keep it healthy I had to have the ends off a lot with it being dry. After I brought this brush, my hair started to grow. It does everything it says it's going to do, the way it makes the hair more sort of glossy and shiny, and it's shaped like the one you'd use for horses. You could probably look up more in-depth review for this product, but I will just say that I've been using this every single time I wash my hair, and I won't use anything else. So if you haven't got a Tangle teaser, get one. You need one in your life. Tangle teaser. Okay, now I've done a full review on the Revlon lip butters, even though I could kick myself because afterwards I decided I needed more and I bought more colours and they could have been in my review, but they weren't. But I will say I've been using the Revlon Colour Burst lip butters all of May. Love these. Not got it on today, but I absolutely love this product. It's something in between a lipstick and moisturising lip butter, and great for spring summer to keep your lips nice and soft. Okay, so another product that I have been using, not on myself, but is Asda Little Angels conditioning shampoo. I've been using this on my daughter, and I've tried the Superdrug one, and I've tried the Boots one, I've tried Johnson's, and I will just say that this is the best. I think they've changed the formula because this is a much lighter colour than it used to be. It was quite a darker yellow than this, but whatever they've done has made it even better if they have changed the formula, because it's continuing to give good results, and you know, with time it makes her hair really soft and really shiny and smells lovely, and it's really clean. So I highly recommend that product, and I've been using that every single day of May. Next I'm going to talk about legs and shaving. So Venus, Gillette Venus, it's the one with the 3 bars. This is my go-to razor, full stop. I have tried the more expensive ones that seem to come with the gel on the top and bottom, the really expensive ones, overpriced ones if you ask me. And I have used sort of bit razors and other sort of cheaper or disposable razors, and this is the only one I'll use moving forwards. It's the best and gives a really close shave and gives you a nice smooth skin and exfoliates your legs at the same time. I use it for my underarms as well, and it never gives me razor burn as long as I make sure I replace it regularly. Reasonably priced, I think, for what you get. However, I will say that in May I've started to use a new product, which is the Bic Soleil Lady Gel Aloe Vera and Vitamin E. I only bought this because it seemed to be the cheapest one at the time that I could find, and I'm not really a shaving foam or shaving gel person. I usually just use soap, and I find that it does the same job, but recently my legs have felt really dry, and I have found that I've been getting a little bit of razor burn, and I know it's not my razor because I know how brilliant this is, so I bought this shaving gel, and I'm so glad I did, and I will repurchase it when it's gone, because the scent is fine. Actually, it's very nice, sort of fruity, like a passion fruity sort of smell. It's actually really nice. I actually didn't realise how nice it was. But really it's just the result I like about this. It gives a great result, and my used in conjunction with body butter after I've shaved, the dryness has gone, and really has improved the overall texture and look of my leg skin. And next I'm going to mention brushes again. So a massive favourite of mine have been the Real Techniques starter kit set. I'm going to give this product the review it deserves and do a full review just specifically on this set, so I'm not going to go into any detail, but I'll just add that this is the 5 brushes here, and it's room for some more brushes, which I've put my own choice of brushes here. And this Nick and Samantha Chapman Real Techniques starter set is fantastic. It's the best brush set I've ever bought. and I'd given up on buying brush sets, and I'd been buying individual brushes for a long time, and I'm so glad I gave this a try, because I absolutely love this and I've used this every single day that I've done my favourite nail varnishes or polishes that I've been using this month is last month rather, is the Berry M nail paint, and I've got 305 Flamingo Pink and 296 Coral. I really love these two colours, and they're great for spring summer. They do last a good 4 days with a decent undercoat and top coat, so can't fault these. I've not got them on at the minute. I've actually got a shellac at home manicure. I'm going to do a whole video on that to show you how to buy the products and complete a shellac manicure yourself at home. You don't have to spend 50 odd pounds or whatever on these shellac at home kits. Actually, the products in them aren't as good as the ones you could buy singularly for a fraction of the price, and I'll show you how in an up and coming video. Last thing I'm going to mention in my May favourites is a non-beauty related item, and that's just the book that I read. So it's PD Jane's Death Comes to Pemberley. I really enjoyed reading this book. I actually learned some new vocabulary as well when I read it, so it was educational. So I had read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and the idea of this is a different author, obviously, took the same characters, which is Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet, and the same location, which is Pemberley Manor, and made sort of like a murder mystery. And I'm not going to spoiler on it. It's very cheap to buy, and I think if you like reading and you like sort of crime mystery books, then give this a go, because I really enjoyed it. And my last monthly favourite for May is going to be the Humble Orange. So you're always hearing about drink this and that water for great skin, and I'm sure it's all true, and I do try and stay hydrated, but for me the best thing I can do for my skin and for radiance is oranges. I do try and eat about 4 or 5 of these a week, and I prefer to buy the large ones because I find they're always sweet. You do run the risk, I find, of them being not sweet when you go for a small orange. So I usually buy these for £2 of a pack of 5 large oranges in Asda, and obviously good for spring summer because they taste great and you can keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cooling when you eat them. And I love oranges, so I'm going to put them in my monthly favourites. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I look forward to doing more for you in future. Stay happy and enjoy living life, and I'll see you soon. Bye!